Okay, Mom, are you ready?
What?
You're going to say, welcome everyone to My Mama Done Told Me.
Okay. Welcome everybody to My Mama Done Told Me.
My name is Kathy.
My name is Kathy, and I'm here
I'm
with my
the
son
mama.
Jeffrey.
It's obvious.
Okay, and I'm the mama. And
Not
I'm
the
here
mama.
with my son. I'm not the mama. I am the mama.
I know.
Don't tell me I'm not the mama.
Don't tell me.
And I'm here. Don't you tell me I know I'm your mama. And I'm here with my son Jeffrey.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's Jeffrey. And I'm here with my sweet daughter, Lauren.
I was just a
And
son,
we're here to
and
talk
she's
about
a sweet
some
daughter.
stuff.
Yeah.
Can never win.
Nope.
There's no winning in motherhood. In the sibling rivalry part.
Yep. Nice introduction.
That's why you should have only had one kid.
That might be the harshest thing you've ever said to me. You've said a lot of mean things
I'm
to
just
me.
kidding. I'm joking.
That's why
joke.
you should have stopped at one, Ma.
It was a joke.
I did intend to stop at one.
She did intend to start at one until she had her first one and realized I got to try again.
Whatever.
I
The way
can't
it
stop
happened.
after that. Okay. Speaking of siblings, let's talk about clones.
You were an accident.
You were adopted.
That's not true. And we all know it because we all look the same.
You know,
Yeah.
talked about clones. It's like you guys are clones.
Yeah. Mom, when we ask this question about your clone, okay, I'm not talking about like whether you think that scientifically it's right to clone somebody or if it's even scientifically possible or anything like that. The question is, would you enjoy sharing a meal with your clone?
Meaning like with yourself.
With yourself, yeah. Not like sitting by yourself. Because I know last time at the end of the episode, and I don't think we put it in the episode, but Mom kind of gave a reaction like, no, that's stupid. Why would I want to do that? And I get your thought there, Mom. But I just want to, if you, the thousands of sci-fi stories that have been out there where someone goes back in time and they meet themselves or something like that, and whatever it may be, for whatever reason, you're with a version yourself right now. It's not Lauren sitting across from me. It's Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Same as me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you would enjoy that conversation, that time that you spent with your clone, or do you think that you would hate it?
Well, I think the question is, would you enjoy sharing a meal with your clone? And so I thought more about that specifically.
Meal?
Yeah, sharing the meal. The answer would be
corn
yes,
dip.
because I would not have somebody telling me they don't like dirt nuts, or that they don't like mushrooms, or that they don't like olives. We could order a pizza that I know we would both like. Our meal would be very enjoyable with no one saying, I don't like tomatoes, I don't like this. We would have a really good meal together.
Your brain went to the meal.
You would rather have a meal with yourself than with your kids who don't like dirt nuts. Don't like tomatoes.
No.
To be clear, I like tomatoes and dirt nuts.
And I like olives.
And you like olives. So, but I'm just saying there would be no discussion about what's good to eat. We would have a meal that we all love, that we both loved, and we would both enjoy it. Yeah. So when I specify it to the sharing a meal part, be like, but being with your clone for other reasons, like what are you going to find interesting about that person because you already know them because you don't have to ask any questions because you already know everything about them and what they're going to say and how they're going to answer. So that part I would
It would be hilarious though.
Yeah. So So to me, it's interesting that you went to like, I'm already going to know everything about this person. So what's the point, right?
I've got so many points.
Yeah. When I think about this, and I have a feeling this is where you went to, it's more of the personality of you. Exactly. Would you want to sit and I didn't even think about the meal part. To me, this was more, could you sit down and talk to your clone and how would that conversation go? Like, I feel like there would almost be
Wasn't
nothing.
the question. That wasn't the question. That wasn't the
Okay,
question.
but that's I think what I meant when I wrote it was sitting down and,
spending time with, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, a meal, whatever, but
you're a very literal person, Mother, apparently.
Literally.
There
it was again.
Mom, the sound just happened again.
But I didn't do anything. I'm
Was it
sitting
your
here
stomach?
doing nothing. No,
Is your
my
stomach making noise?
Is your throat making noise?
No, I'm not doing anything. Do you think
It
it's my
was like,
chair?
No, it sounds like a body noise.
It's a biological noise.
It's really not. I don't think I did anything. I didn't burp. I didn't.
We believe you that you didn't. It's just funny.
Okay, good.
Okay,
I know.
so
I see that.
Lauren,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on this? So Mom went very literal with this. But, she's like, the question said having a meal and there's
and we're gonna eat mushrooms.
It's gonna be a great meal because we're both gonna love it, but we're not gonna have anything to talk about because we both know the exact same things. So but where did your mind go?
My mind went to like, it would be fun. I feel like it would be fun to have a meal with my clone because the novelty of it is cool.
Yeah. Can I take a picture with myself?
Right. I'm taking a selfie. We're going to take a picture of the meal. It's going to be great. Also, you don't know anybody like you know yourself. So I think it would be hilarious because you could tease yourself and like poke fun at stuff and nobody's going to get upset about it because you know yourself and you're not going to say anything that's going to be too crazy. But also, if we don't like stick to sitting down and having a meal, can you imagine how fun it would be to like
play tricks on people? Is that where you were going?
Yes. Yeah, like mess with people or even just do stuff that you like. Like I like to go thrifting. I would love it if there was another one of me, to go with and we both like the same things. So then, double eyes to see if there's anything good.
Yeah.
Or,
Mom's shaking her head like,
or we
why?
could have really great conversations about the books that we've read.
Yeah, that's true. So where I went with it is
my clone also has gotten all the way up to level 15 in ASL. So we'd be able to practice signing together.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mom is just not saying anything.
You know.
She's nope. Okay. Anyways, what were you saying?
Well, I think there's a possibility that there'd be no one on the planet besides your clone that could validate your feelings quite as well as yourself. It would be another person in this world that would... I'm a little troubled by Mom's reaction just there.
We're supposed to see
we
that.
can see you. Everyone can see you.
You're right here for everyone to see. No.
For those of you listening to the podcast, she looked heavenward and rolled her eyes really bad.
Yeah. You don't think, Mom, you don't think that it would be validating or interesting to talk to somebody who's been through the exact same things that you did and felt the exact same way, and you could sit and go and unpack it with yourself?
I don't feel a need to unpack.
Wow. I do.
I don't feel the need
you don't
to
need your
unpack.
feelings validated. I disagree that you don't need your feelings validated.
I think my feelings are validated just fine. I don't feel like I need to go seek that out with a clone or anybody else. I think I'm fine.
Well,
I
okay.
don't think I nothing get if that's the way you feel, that's great. I just
But you and I
don't
have
feel
had
it.
plenty of conversations though where I know it means something to you when another person sees your perspective and you guys
Yeah.
feel similarly on things and you understand because you've had similar experiences and things like that. Nobody would be able to commiserate quite the
True.
same as someone that's been through the exact same things. I see, Mom, I know I know what you're saying here. I think you have to suspend a little of your disbelief on this because I'm not saying like standing and talking in the mirror to yourself. I'm talking a physical person that's sitting right there that is you. And you can talk about the things that you went through as a kid, or you can talk about the feelings you had when this, like, if I could talk to myself, wasn't that awesome the first time we turned around and we saw our wife walking down the beach, down the aisle? Like, oh my gosh, she looked so pretty, and like it was the best day of my life. And I could say that to and we could say that together as the only other person who saw that stuff through my eyes. You know, that's,
and had the same feelings and
Right.
had the same reaction.
Right. And just reliving some of those things because some of the funnest conversations that Lauren and I have are ones where we remember things similarly, right? Where we go, do you remember when we watched that movie over at Dad's and it was this whatever? Like, oh my gosh, that felt so weird to like the sound of X-Files playing in the other room was such a strange like music, you know, and we can commiserate and nostalgia and whatever it may be, but knowing that other person is me, and we can kind of relive things or talk through things or whatever. I just feel like that would be an interesting conversation for me. Mom,
Right.
maybe you don't see value in that, and that's fine. Obviously that's okay. But just in a little bit of a maybe science fiction style scenario, using our imagination on what it might be like to sit and eat mushrooms and dirt nuts with your clone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like the idea.
Okay.
It's
that's
creepy
fair.
to me, and it's a creepy idea to me, and I don't.
And I think that's a good reaction. I think that saying, would you enjoy sharing a meal with your clone? No, because it would creep me out to see myself. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I was hoping we'd get into in this. You know, it doesn't, I feel like, and maybe this says something about my psyche and my ego and all that, to say, I think it'd be great.
I do too.
I think it'd be fun. But if someone else goes, I think it would be creepy and weird, and I don't want to ever be around, you know, I'm hoping that I wouldn't find myself to be an annoying son of a gun.
My clone and I would take pride in our annoyingness.
I think there's a chance that
I think
would get
I can see that.
You would. Yeah.
You would be.
It would be great.
You guys would love it. And you would especially love. Go ahead, Mom.
Especially if they had a couple beers and
you
sit and have a few beers. She'd be annoying.
Yeah, we'd be watching movies.
I thought you were gonna say, Mom, that you'd be especially annoying if there was a Jeff and his clone in the room too.
Yeah, all four of you together.
Double
That'd be great.
trouble.
Oh my gosh, get me out. No.
Can you imagine? You would have 20 toes coming at you.
Yeah.
Hey,
sometimes.
Think of how fun it would be to watch The Labyrinth with another one of me.
So both of you could leave and leave Jeff in the room by himself?
Only during the goblin
ball.
Not the ball. The when she goes up to the, gosh, why can't I remember what it's called? The Goblin City.
Why is that the part?
Because I don't like the battle. It's dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
but then
can
when the
leave on that
stairs
part?
part comes again, then that's when I come back.
To me, that's where it gets boring.
No,
is the
that's the
stairs
best
part.
part.
No,
It's the best.
it's not. The best is the
Wow.
anyway, it doesn't matter.
Do you think you and your clone would ever disagree about anything?
No.
Yes, I do.
Really? What would you disagree
do.
on? Because why would you
And
ever disagree on anything?
because here's my logic behind my answer. Because there are certain things that I know that Jeff disagrees with just for the sake of disagreeing with things.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And I feel like Jeff
Mm-hmm.
would not want to hear the other Jeff say something, even if they originally agreed with it,
Mm-hmm.
because then Jeff would want to.
It's that rebelliousness in there.
Uh-huh.
No, I think I might be the same way.
If Jeff told Jeff to go do something, Jeff would immediately want to not do it. I think there's a good amount. If I sat and enjoyed a meal with my clone, I think I would enjoy it. If I had to spend all day with my clone, I would probably hate it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I didn't have to like go to work or anything, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. I would love to go to work with my clone, because then I would know that my duties could be divvied and I'm
That's
only doing
true.
half the work, or I'm getting double the amount done. That'd be awesome.
Plus, you both feel like you don't want to do anything, and then you both do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could tell your clone to go do your job and then you could relax, but then your clone would be like, nah.
No, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they would ever get to where you didn't know who was the original and who was the clone?
Oh, man. That'd
stop.
be crazy.
Oh, that's.
Mom's going to have nightmares.
I know. See, this is so creepy.
I'm the original. No, I'm the original.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
and how would you
Which
know?
one?
How would anybody? I
How
think
would
there was
you?
a movie about that. Was there a movie about that?
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe some kind of a creepy episode of something. Oh,
Yeah.
don't like
I think
it.
it's kind of fun.
Why does it creep you out so bad, Ma?
Because it's not real. It's not
Lots
real.
of things aren't
It's
real.
not.
Mickey Mouse isn't real, and that doesn't creep you out.
I don't like Mickey Mouse.
Doesn't creep
Never
you out,
did.
though. Never did. Oh, boy.
Never liked him. I'm not a.
Never
I'm
liked
not a
him.
Mickey
Never
Mouse
once
fan.
been a friend of Mickey Mouse.
I am not part of the Mickey
Come on.
Mouse Club.
I'm just saying, like, cartoons aren't real.
Most of the movies you
I know,
watch
but
aren't
we're
Right.
real.
talking about this as if it was real. No, but I don't like it because they're cloning things. Didn't they clone a sheep? So they're trying to clone.
Dolly.
That's real.
They'll clone people someday if the ethics ever let them. But it's icky.
They clone dogs now. You have to pay for it, but they do. They do.
I watched a movie
Oh,
once.
wait.
Here you go, Mom. Here's a creepy. Have you ever seen the movie The Island?
No.
No.
This is a potential spoiler alert. These people find out that they think they're living on an island, but they find out that they are actually clones of themselves, and they're waiting for their lottery number to be pulled to leave the island and like go wherever to this like kind of paradise or whatever.
Mhm.
But what actually happens is when their lottery number gets pulled, that means that something happened to their donor, the original.
The original, yeah.
And they needed to like
To take their
harvest.
place.
Well, they needed to like harvest organs and things like that. So like if you needed Mom,
You were backup parts.
yes, you were backup parts. So if you needed a heart or a liver or something, they'd pull the clone's number and then go harvest their organ.
Ooh.
Can you
Yeah.
That's
clone?
creepy, but I like it.
What, Mom?
Can you clone a clone?
You can clone them repeatedly, yeah.
But does it have to be the original, or do you clone the clone?
You know, in that movie, I don't think they did any of that.
It wasn't like taking a copy of a copy.
No.
where the integrity
my
of the picture
gosh.
isn't as good.
Well, that was like Multiplicity, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, that was funny.
was
That
it
movie is
Michael Keaton? Was
hilarious.
that-
Yeah.
and he
And Minnie Driver. Or
Yeah.
is it Minnie Driver?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse.
I like
Minnie
Minnie Driver.
Mouse.
Okay. Anything else on clone meal sharing? Since we have a little time left, Mom, what would the meal be? Tell me what the meal
Pizza.
between you and your it'd be pizza?
Oh yeah, definitely pizza. I like pizza. My
I like
toppings.
pizza.
Speaking of multiplicity,
Mom, that was creepy. I like pizza.
Mom, you don't
All right.
realize how creepy it was that you just did that.
We were just talking about multiplicity,
talking-
and Steve, was his name Stevie
I
or
don't know.
something? I'm pretty sure.
I like pizza.
I like pizza.
Anyway,
He's
Go
the
ahead.
last clone.
Yeah.
It was a little bit.
I would want pepperoni and hamburger and mushrooms and olives and a lot of
Okay.
cheese. Yeah.
Where are you getting it from?
Probably going to get it from Mama's Pizza in Omaha, Nebraska. Big shout out to Mama's Pizza.
Nice. All right. Good choice.
Mhm. Yeah.
Besides the mushrooms, that's a pretty good choice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can handle mushrooms on a pizza. No,
Nah.
Yeah. They're good.
I can handle it. I don't necessarily love it.
All right, Lauren, what
Yeah.
would your meal with your clone be?
Well,
I feel like it's got to be something that you like or that that not very many people enjoy with you. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
yeah. Do you know what you would eat? Let me think.
I don't think that there's very many things that I like that not many people like.
Mhm.
I'm a pretty whatever, but the other side of that coin would be what's something I like so much that I would enjoy seeing myself enjoy.
That's creepy.
So me and myself would probably we'd probably get on my motorcycle.
Hmm.
My clone would be on the back with me.
Sure. Yes.
I'm the original.
You get a sidecar for your
Yeah.
clone.
How do you know you're the original though? You don't even know you're the original.
I am.
You
the
would have to
Yeah.
like mark your forehead or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your hand, but that wouldn't work.
Right. Yeah. And we'd get on the motorcycle and we'd ride to Des Moines
For bebops?
for
Oh,
bebops. Yeah.
Come
All right,
on.
Jeff. Yay! Shout out Bebop.
Oh, that's what we're having. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go somewhere that has really good appetizers, and we're getting a little bit of everything: some spin dip,
Mm,
some cheese dip, some cheese curds, bunch of ranch,
Yum.
some fried
that'll-
pickles, something
that'll
that's
tear your stomach up.
yeah. I'm gonna be hurting. Both of us are.
Okay. Here's a question. Since we're on we have a few minutes
Mhm.
yet. So you're with your clone
Mhm.
and your clone farts.
Okay.
So
You laugh.
so your own
Does it smell good?
does it smell bad? because you're
That's disgusting.
to think about it. If it's your own brand, it doesn't bother you as
Who are you,
much, right?
Shrek?
Oh, you don't think your farts smell? You're to
Oh,
yourself.
I think they smell, but I don't think
It's
it
different when it's yours.
it doesn't bother me as much if I
Oh,
know
I
that it's
see.
mine. That if you know, I've
Gotcha.
ripped some horrible ones where
Oh,
I'm just like,
trust
ooh,
me, I
that's
know.
bad. But it's not going to gross me out quite as much as it grosses out anyone else.
I
So
think
if
you'll
I'm
be grossed
sitting-
out by your
True.
clone.
Yeah, I don't think
I think
I
you
don't think
would.
there's very many possibilities that we walk out of that room without a fist fight
You
at some
think?
point. Me and my clone, yeah, there's a good chance.
You're gonna give yourself a black eye?
Yeah,
Knock your own
I
teeth out?
probably would. It'd be the ultimate like test.
Not me. We're
Against-
gonna do all the things that we love.
I think I would look at my clone and say, "Oh my gosh, that reminds me so much of my mom," or
Oh.
I would
Ooh,
see
that's an interesting
mannerisms,
thought.
maybe, I'd see mannerisms and stuff that I don't notice in myself. But when I saw myself across the room or across the table, I would think, "Oh, do I do that? Do I really do that?"
Yes.
Oh God, why do I eat
Yeah.
chips
Oh,
like
man.
that?
That would be
Yeah, do I
that's an
eat like
interesting way
that?
to look at this too. Yeah,
Wow.
because you know how when you see yourself on video or you
Mhm.
hear yourself
Yes.
on a podcast and you kind
Yeah.
of go, "Do I really sound like that?"
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Would you just immediately be like infuriated?
Annoyed.
Be like, oh, I have to change that. I have to change that in myself because I can't stand it.
Yeah, seriously.
I think it would be kind of fun
Yeah.
though, because I feel like we could do all the things that we love and nobody would have any pushback. Kind of like what Mom was saying about the food. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we could go spend 3 hours at the bookstore and nobody's going to be like, all right, like, come on.
Are
Can we
you
go?
about done
Oh.
yet? Or
Hours at the, what was that? Bath and Body Works.
Me?
Remember how you used to want to spend you spent tons of time in Bath and Body Works at the mall.
Oh, okay. I
Oakview
don't remember
Mall.
that.
You.
I mean, I
Oh,
remember
do.
going there. I just don't remember it taking
Mom,
forever.
where do
Yeah.
you remember me spending way more time than you wanted me to?
Comic book store.
Yep.
Big time comic book store. That was so,
Yeah.
Annoying.
oh, it was torture. But
So
we
I
did it.
think we have enough. Like, I think we have another episode coming up sometime soon where we talk about going back to a certain time in our past.
Mm.
And I wonder, this might be something for another episode, but on the clone topic, if you could talk to a clone of yourself at a different age,
I think that could be really powerful.
yeah, that'd be scary.
It would be scary.
I'd have a really hard time deciding
understand.
which. Go ahead.
Why would that be? Why would that be powerful? Why? Why?
You don't think it would be powerful to go back? Like when I was going through, there's been plenty of times where I was going through what I thought was the worst part of my life that I would never get through. And to have an older version of me come to me and say,
oh, okay.
this isn't, please, like, don't beat yourself too much up about this too much, or, you know, things get so much better, or.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it could be really powerful to a 7-year-old that's going through some stuff that,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah. So you're not actually going back to your clone. You're talking about going back to your younger self and giving yourself some kind of encouragement or
advice or something.
Encouragement or advice or whatever. Yeah, that's different. Of course, that could be very powerful.
Let's table that one because I think
that could be a good episode.
A good episode all in itself. But I do think that it'd be fun to go hang out with like little Jeff as older Jeff.
Yeah.
You know, and see what kind of things.
Do you remember that video you did with DJ when it was like that video you guys did of like you on your motorcycle and it was supposed to be like a younger version of you? That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was
fun.
Something that really
creepy.
Fits right into that. No, but it was cool. It was cool the way they did that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So for
joking.
So for our listeners, would you enjoy sharing a meal with my clone?
No.
Nope. I don't even want to share a meal with the real Jeff, the original Jeff. Anyway, so would you enjoy sharing a meal with your clone? Whether you want to talk about what foods you would eat or what kind of conversations you would have, we'd love to hear it, hear about it. And you can tell us your story at our email address, which is...
My mom, it went out of... My mama done told me podcast at gmail.com.
That's right. MYMAMADONETOLDMEPOD
in my mind.
CAST.com.
COM.
And that is long.
At gmail.com.
GMAIL.com.
Oh my gosh. You're going to have to get rid of that whole part.
Nope, not going to do it.
You know what would be kind of fun to do with your clone?
What?
Shave their head. See what it looked like.
Shave their head.
I would do that to my clone.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what it looks like. Because if it doesn't look that bad, I might do it.
What'd you say, Ma?
Jeff's clone would not allow him to shave his head. That would be the big fight.
He might.
It's true.
So why do you have all the power over this clone? Why doesn't he make
I'm the
you
original.
do it instead?
Because
you
this
don't
is
know that.
imagination.
Imagination.
It's okay. But in real life, he wouldn't work.
It's not real
Yep.
life.
Okay, good.
All right. Find us on Sochmeads.
The Sochmeads.
Those will be in our showy noits.
The showy noits.
Showy noits.
Until next time, this has been My Mama Done Told Me. I have been Jeff. That has been Lauren.
I've been Lauren.
And that over there or up there has been the mother.
The mom.
Say something.
Good night,
Mom.
everybody.
Have you guys ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
You just can't stop this conversation.
No, I can't. But have you ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've seen it. I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it?
Yeah.
So there's a character on there. His name's Charles Boyle.
Mm-hmm.
And him and his family, every time, no matter what they always say, they love each other. And so the other day when I was watching playback of the podcast, I was like, God, we sound like the Boyles at the end. Because they're like, they always say I love you a whole bunch.
Okay.
We always say
And
that.
we said it
too.
15 times at the end of the last
we did.
episode.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I was like, are we the Boyles?
But
No, it's not.
but I do
I'm
love you.
Sorry.
I
love you too.
Love you.
Jinx, love
Bye.
you.
Love you. Love
Good
you.
night. Bye, Ma.
I
Love
more.
you.
Good night.
Hey, bye, Ma.
Love
Love
you
you.
too.
Love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, Ma. Love
Bye,
you.
guys. I
Bye,
love
Ma.
you.
Love you
Yeah,
too.
love you.
Love you.
Okay. Have a good night. Love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
You too.
You know what one of my favorite things is?
What?
Mom loves to wave goodbye.
Uh-huh.
And she will wave as long as you're still looking at her, for as long as she will wave. If she's already said her goodbyes, her I love yous and everything, and we're pulling out of the driveway, guaranteed she's standing over there waving. I love it. I love looking forward to that. I'll even tell Nikki, okay, she's closing the garage. We're gonna get a wave before it go. There it is. It's fun, Ma. We
Predictable.
love it.
I know it. I love you guys so much.
I love you too. Say it back, Lauren.
I love you too.
All right. Love you, Ma.
Bye.
Love ya.
Love you.
I love you.
Oh, all
I
right.
think I'm crying.
Is it good, cries?
Oh, yeah. Hilarious cries. Love you so much.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Should I just hang up?
She's gonna click leave.
You could get pepperoni pizza.